Dear Chosen One, this message has come to you because it was destined. The universe has aligned to bring you here at this exact moment. This is no coincidence, but a sign that a blessing is about to come to you. It is already in motion, waiting for you to embrace it. You have passed the toughest test of the universe. This test was tough. During this journey, there were times when you felt that the universe is being unfair to me. Now that you have finally been chosen by the universe, you will no longer be the same person you used to be 2 months ago. You have always felt different, haven't you? There is a deep sense inside you that you are meant for something great. You have faced challenges that would have broken others, but you have endured. Why? Because you are one of the chosen ones. You carry within you a unique light that the world needs. Sometimes it may seem like you have been waiting for centuries for your breakthrough, but that is because divine timing is working. The universe is preparing you, refining you, making sure that when this blessing comes, you are ready to receive it fully. The message of the universe that I am going to share today is only for the chosen ones to hear, as this video has a divine message for them. Let's find out why this message is for you and how this blessing has already happened. In today's video, we will learn how everything is falling into place for you, the chosen one, so that you can experience the abundance, peace, and purpose you were always destined for. Before the universe immerses you in this deep transformation, you can give your feedback to the universe by commenting 999. And if you are not connected to the energy of this channel, you can join by subscribing to the channel. You are the chosen one. You've probably felt it for as long as you can remember, that sense that you're different, set apart in some way. Maybe you've experienced a feeling of restlessness, a quiet inner voice whispering that you're meant for something more, something bigger than the ordinary routine of life. It's not about arrogance or feeling superior, it's just this unshakable belief that you have a unique purpose, a role to play that goes beyond the everyday. That sense of difference, it's not just in your head. You've faced challenges, obstacles, and struggles that would have overwhelmed others, but somehow you keep moving forward. It hasn't been easy, and you might not have always understood why life has been particularly tough for you. But deep down, you know that each hardship has shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for something significant. You are one of the chosen ones. What does it mean to be chosen? It's not about fate handing you a perfect life on a silver platter. Far from it. Being chosen means that you've been given a unique light, a gift, and a calling that the world desperately needs. And yes, that comes with responsibility. The challenges you've faced were never meant to break you, but to mold you, to help you grow into the person you need to be in order to fulfill this purpose. Every tear, every moment of doubt, every time you felt like giving up, those were stepping stones to where you are now. And where you are now is on the brink of something incredible. This isn't just about achieving personal success or reaching some external goal. It's about realizing that you carry within you a divine spark, a light that is uniquely yours. The world is in desperate need of that light right now. Whether you realize it or not, the very experiences that have made you feel isolated or different are the same ones that make you uniquely equipped to help others, to lead, to inspire. You've been chosen not because you're better than anyone else, but because your combination of strengths, experiences, and challenges is precisely what the world needs. You might be wondering, why me? It's a valid question, but perhaps the real question is, why not you? If not you, then who? Your journey, with all its highs and lows, has led you to this moment. The gift, the light you carry, is not a random accident. It's your divine right. It's something you were born with, something that has always been within you, waiting to be awakened and shared with the world. And now the time has come. You're not alone in this. You are part of a larger movement, a collective of souls who have also been chosen to bring about change, healing, and hope. But your role is unique because only you can bring forth the specific light that's inside you. No one else can do what you are meant to do. The world needs your voice, your courage, and your light. So what's next? Embrace it. Step into this role fully. Trust that everything you've been through has prepared you for this. The world may not always understand, but that's okay. The important thing is that you understand. You've been chosen for a reason, and now is the time to let that light shine. The gift is already within you, waiting to be shared. The power of divine timing. Have you ever felt like you're waiting forever for something important to happen? Maybe you've worked hard, stayed patient, and done everything right, but the breakthrough you've been hoping for still hasn't arrived. It can be frustrating, can't it? The feeling of being stuck or delayed, like life just isn't moving fast enough. But here's the thing. What if that delay is actually part of a bigger plan, one that's working in your favor even when you can't see it? That's where the concept of divine timing comes in. Divine timing is the idea that everything in life happens exactly when it's supposed to, not a moment too soon or too late. It's not just about the right moment for things to happen, but also about you being ready to receive what's coming. Sometimes when we think we're ready for a certain opportunity, relationship, or blessing, the truth is, we're not quite there yet. It's not a punishment or a sign that you're failing. Far from it. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is actually giving you time to grow and prepare, so that when that moment finally comes, you can embrace it fully, without hesitation. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't get frustrated because it doesn't sprout the very next day, right? You know it takes time. The seed has to grow roots, develop under the soil, where you can't see anything happening, before it finally breaks through the surface and starts to bloom. Your life is like that too. There's often a lot going on beneath the surface. Personal growth, learning, and experiences that are preparing you for what's coming next. The delay you might be experiencing is not a denial. It's a way of ensuring that when your moment comes, you are truly ready. Imagine receiving a blessing before you're prepared. Would you be able to handle it? Would you even recognize its value? Sometimes we rush into things before we're ready, only to find out that we weren't as prepared as we thought we were. That's why divine timing is so important. It gives you the space and the time to evolve into the person you need to be in order to receive what's meant for you. And remember, you're not in this waiting period alone. Everything around you is shifting and aligning to bring the right people, circumstances, and opportunities into your life at the exact moment they're meant to arrive. You may feel like nothing is happening, but behind the scenes, so much is being set up for your success. Trust that the universe is not passive. It's always moving and adjusting, even when you can't see it. Sometimes the hardest part is accepting that the delay is necessary for your growth. But if you look back on your life, you'll probably notice that some of the best things happened when you least expected them, but at the perfect time. That wasn't by accident, it was divine timing at work. So, while it's natural to feel impatient or frustrated, try to shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on the waiting, think of it as a time for preparation. Ask yourself, what can I learn during this season? How can I grow so that when my blessing arrives, I'll be able to receive it fully? The more you trust in divine timing, the more you'll start to notice that everything truly does happen at the right time, and when that time comes, you'll see that all the waiting was worth it. You have already overcome. Take a moment to pause and reflect. Think about where you were a year ago, 5 years ago, or even 10 years ago. You've traveled such a long way, haven't you? The path you've walked has been filled with ups and downs, moments of joy and times of deep struggle. But here's the truth. You've already overcome so much more than you often give yourself credit for. Those trials and tribulations weren't just random hardships. They were essential parts of your journey. They were stepping stones that brought you to where you are today, preparing you for the blessing that is now within your reach. When you look back, you might realize that some of the challenges you thought would break you were actually the very experiences that made you stronger. The heartbreaks, the failures, the setbacks, they all played a role in shaping you into the person you've become. It wasn't easy, and it certainly wasn't always fair, but every time you fell, you got back up. You may not have realized it in the moment, but with each obstacle you faced, you were growing. Your resilience was being tested and strengthened. Think about those moments when you wanted to give up, when everything seemed too overwhelming and you couldn't see a way forward. Yet, despite all the reasons to quit, you didn't. You kept pushing through the pain, the doubt, and the fear. You've already walked through the hardest parts of your journey. And while it may have felt impossible at times, look at you now. You're still standing. You've already proven your strength, even when you didn't feel strong. That in itself is a victory. Sometimes when we're in the thick of our struggles, it's hard to see how far we've come. We tend to focus on what's still missing, what we haven't achieved yet. But the universe has been watching, taking note of every step you've taken, every time you've chosen to keep going. It sees your perseverance, your quiet strength, and your unwavering spirit. And now, after all you've been through, the universe is ready to reward you. The blessing that is coming your way is not random. It's the result of all the effort, heartache, and endurance you've shown. It's the reward for your resilience. You might be wondering why this blessing is coming now, after so much time and so much struggle. The answer is simple. You've already done the hardest part. The universe knows that you are ready. It has been guiding you, even when you felt lost or unsure. Every difficult moment has been part of a larger plan, one that has been carefully unfolding to bring you to this point. The challenges were not in vain. They were preparing you for this moment. This blessing isn't just a gift. It's a reflection of your journey, of everything you've overcome. It's the universe's way of saying, I see you. I've seen every tear, every effort, every moment of doubt, and I'm proud of you. The blessing that's arriving now is your reward for all the times you chose to keep going when it would have been easier to give up. So, as you prepare to receive this blessing, remember one thing. You've already overcome the hardest part. The road behind you was filled with tests and trials, but you made it through. And now you're stepping into a time of reward, where all the energy and strength you've poured into your journey will come back to you. The universe has seen your perseverance, and now it's your time to be blessed. The blessing is in motion. You might think that the blessing you've been waiting for is still far away, something that's yet to come. It's easy to feel like the things we desire most are out of reach, somewhere in the distant future. But here's the truth. The blessing you seek is already in motion. It's not something you have to chase after or struggle to find. It's already happening, right here and now. Even if you can't see it yet, even if it feels like nothing is changing, know that the universe is working behind the scenes, moving things into place, preparing the way for this blessing to arrive in your life. Think about the wind. You can't see it, but you know it's there. You feel its presence, the way it moves the trees, brushes against your skin, and cools the air. The blessing you're waiting for is like that. It's already swirling around you, setting things into motion, even if you can't pinpoint exactly where it's coming from or how it's going to arrive. Just because you don't see immediate evidence doesn't mean nothing is happening. In fact, more is happening than you realize. The universe operates in ways that are often beyond our understanding. It's constantly shifting, aligning and moving things to bring about the outcomes that are meant for us. This can be difficult to grasp when we're caught up in our day-to-day struggles, when it seems like things aren't progressing as quickly as we'd hoped. But trust this, just because you don't see the full picture right now, doesn't mean the blessing isn't already on its way. You've likely already taken steps toward this blessing without even knowing it. Each decision, each action you've made has contributed to the unfolding of this gift. Every time you've kept faith when it was hard, every time you've chosen to stay positive even in the face of challenges, you've been drawing this blessing closer. It's in motion, and it's closer than you think. You just need to stay open, to keep yourself in a state of receptivity. Being open doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you allow yourself to believe that what you desire is already making its way to you. It means you stop doubting and start trusting. When you focus on the feeling that the blessing is already here, even before you physically see it, you create the perfect conditions for it to manifest fully. The universe responds to your openness, to your willingness to receive. Imagine the universe like a master weaver, intricately weaving together all the strands of your life. Sometimes we can only see a single thread and wonder how it could ever become the beautiful tapestry we desire. But the universe is weaving together all the threads, your experiences, your hopes, your struggles, into something magnificent. That blessing is already part of the design. You just haven't seen the full pattern yet. What's most important right now is your mindset. How you approach this moment will determine how quickly and smoothly the blessing comes into your life. If you remain open and patient, trusting that everything is happening as it should, you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, ready to receive. On the other hand, if you get caught up in doubt, frustration or fear, you risk slowing down the process or missing the signs the universe is sending you. Align with your purpose. To fully embrace the blessings that are waiting for you, it's essential to align with your purpose. You might have heard this before, but what does it truly mean? It's about tuning into the core of who you are, listening to your heart, and following the path that resonates deeply with your soul. The universe works in harmony with your true self, and when you live in alignment with that inner truth, you create the perfect conditions for the blessings you seek to flow into your life. The first step is to ask yourself, what does my heart truly desire? This can be a difficult question, not because the answer isn't there, but because life often distracts us from listening to it. We get caught up in obligations, expectations, and the pressures of the world around us. But beneath all that noise, there's a part of you that knows exactly what you want, what brings you joy, and what gives you peace. Your purpose is not something you have to find outside of yourself. It's already within you, waiting for you to acknowledge it. When you take time to connect with that inner desire, you'll start to see what truly matters to you. Maybe it's a passion you've always had but never fully pursued, or perhaps it's a dream that keeps coming back to you, even when you've tried to push it aside. Whatever it is, it's a clue to your deeper purpose. Your heart is constantly guiding you toward the things that will bring you the most fulfillment, peace, and happiness. Now, aligning with your purpose means being honest with yourself. What makes you feel most alive? What brings you peace and joy, not just temporarily, but in a way that feels sustainable and authentic? When you align with those feelings, you're stepping into your highest self, the version of you that is most true, most free, and most aligned with the universe. And when you do that, something magical happens. You become a magnet for the blessings that are meant for you. The universe rewards authenticity and truth. When you are living in alignment with who you truly are, you radiate a different kind of energy. It's not about being perfect or always making the right decisions. It's about being real with yourself. When you show up in the world as your true self, without wearing masks or pretending to be something you're not, you attract opportunities and people that resonate with that authenticity. You begin to see doors open that were once closed, and paths that seemed unclear suddenly become illuminated. It's important to remember that aligning with your purpose isn't always a smooth journey. Sometimes it requires making difficult decisions, letting go of what no longer serves you, and stepping into the unknown. But those steps, no matter how uncomfortable they may feel at first, are necessary for your growth. The universe responds to your courage and your willingness to follow your heart, even when the way forward isn't entirely clear. And here's the beautiful part. When you align with your purpose, you don't have to chase after blessings. They come to you. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing, but rather that you stop forcing things to happen. You trust the process, knowing that the universe is always working in your favor. When you're in alignment with your purpose, everything you need, whether it's opportunities, resources, or support, flows to you naturally. So how do you begin to align with your purpose? Start by paying attention to what lights you up. What activities make you lose track of time because you're so immersed in them? What kinds of thoughts or ideas energize you? And, equally important, what drains you? What feels out of sync with your true self? These are important clues that help you align more closely with your heart's desires. Follow your heart. Trust your intuition. It's not always about knowing every step of the journey ahead, but about taking the next right step. And as you do, you'll notice how things start to shift in your favor. The universe recognizes when you are aligned with your true self, and it responds by opening doors that once seemed impossible to enter. You'll find that the blessings you seek are drawn to you more easily, not because you've forced them into being, but because you've become a magnet for the good that is meant for you. Stay grateful and grounded. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It's more than just saying thank you when good things happen. It's about adopting an attitude of appreciation for everything you have, everything you've been through, and everything that's yet to come. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's an energy that transforms the way you see the world and the way the world responds to you. If you can stay in a state of gratitude, you'll find that blessings flow into your life more effortlessly. It's like opening a door, allowing even more goodness to come in. As you prepare to receive new blessings, it's important to first recognize and appreciate the blessings you already have. Look around you. No matter what's going on in your life, there's always something to be grateful for. It might be as simple as having a roof over your head, people who care about you, or the lessons you've learned through life's challenges. When you pause to reflect on the good things, you create space in your heart for more abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, and this shift in perspective invites even more positivity and blessings into your life. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you'll be happier or more fulfilled once you've achieved a certain goal or received a specific blessing. But if you focus only on what's ahead, you can miss out on the beauty of what's happening right now. Gratitude grounds you in the present moment. It helps you realize that the journey itself is part of the blessing, not just the destination. When you practice gratitude for what you already have, you send a message to the universe that you are ready to receive more. This is because gratitude is like a magnet. It attracts even more goodness, joy, and opportunities. One of the best ways to cultivate gratitude is by making it a daily practice. Whether it's through writing in a journal, saying a quiet prayer, or simply taking a moment in your day to acknowledge what's going well, expressing gratitude keeps you aligned with positive energy. When you do this consistently, you'll notice a shift not only in your mood, but also in how events unfold in your life. The more you appreciate what you have, the more the universe gives you to appreciate. But staying grateful is only part of the equation. It's equally important to stay grounded as you move through this process of receiving. Groundedness means being rooted in the present, connected to who you are and what truly matters. When you're grounded, you're not swayed by every little change or challenge that comes your way. Instead, you're anchored in a deep sense of trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You're not in a rush for the next thing to happen because you know that timing is perfect and the blessings will come when the time is right. Staying grounded helps you manage the highs and lows of life with grace. It keeps you from getting too carried away by excitement or too discouraged by setbacks. Groundedness allows you to remain calm even when things don't go as planned, because you understand that everything is part of a bigger picture. It's about finding peace in the waiting, trusting that just because you don't see something happening doesn't mean it's not in motion. This deep trust, combined with gratitude, creates the perfect environment for blessings to manifest. There's also a beautiful balance between gratitude and groundedness. Gratitude lifts your vibration, opening you to higher frequencies of love, abundance, and joy. Groundedness, on the other hand, keeps you centered, making sure you don't lose yourself in the pursuit of more. Together, these energies create a powerful flow in your life, one that brings more blessings while keeping you rooted in what truly matters. Release doubt and fear. As you stand on the brink of receiving the blessings that are meant for you, it's essential to address the two greatest obstacles that can block your path: fear and doubt. These emotions can be insidious, creeping into your mind and whispering false narratives that undermine your confidence and worthiness. You might find yourself wondering, am I really worthy of this blessing? Can it truly be meant for someone like me? It's crucial to understand that the answer is a resounding yes. You are worthy and your blessings are already on their way, but to fully receive them, you must release the fears and doubts that are holding you back. Fear often manifests as a protective mechanism, a way to keep you safe from potential disappointment or failure. However, when it comes to the blessings you seek, fear can act more like a prison. It keeps you locked away from opportunities and experiences that could enrich your life. Imagine standing at the edge of a beautiful cliff with a breathtaking view just waiting for you to take it in. Fear is like the heavy chains that prevent you from stepping forward and embracing that beauty. The truth is, while fear might feel familiar and safe, it is not your ally. It can keep you from pursuing your dreams, from taking that leap of faith, and from opening your heart to receive what you truly deserve. Similarly, doubt can cloud your vision and skew your perception of reality. It whispers to you that you're not good enough, that your dreams are unattainable, and that you don't have what it takes to succeed. This kind of thinking is often rooted in past experiences or negative beliefs that have been ingrained in you over time. But just because you've faced challenges or setbacks before doesn't mean you aren't worthy of what you desire. In fact, every challenge you've faced has been part of your journey, shaping you and preparing you for the blessings that are meant for you. It's time to let go of those doubts and recognize that they no longer serve you. Releasing fear and doubt is not about ignoring them or pretending they don't exist. It's about acknowledging them, feeling them, and then consciously choosing to move past them. Start by recognizing that the universe does not make mistakes. Everything that has happened in your life has led you to this moment, and it has all been for a reason. The blessings that are coming your way are not arbitrary. They are designed for you. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, has equipped you with the resilience and strength needed to embrace this next chapter. One powerful way to release fear and doubt is through self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate these emotions. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling unworthy, acknowledge that it's natural to have these feelings, especially when you're on the cusp of something great. Allow yourself to feel vulnerable. It's part of being human. Then, remind yourself of your inherent worth. You are deserving of love, joy, and abundance simply because you exist. You don't have to earn your worthiness. It's already a part of you. Visualization can also be an effective tool for letting go of fear and doubt. Picture yourself standing confidently in the light of your blessings, fully receiving them without hesitation. Imagine how it feels to embrace those gifts, whether they are opportunities, relationships, or personal growth. Allow that feeling to wash over you, replacing the fear and doubt with a sense of peace and certainty. When you visualize your success, you create a mental roadmap that guides you toward it, making it easier to take the steps necessary to bring your blessings into reality. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can further help you release negativity. Seek out supportive friends, mentors, or communities that uplift and encourage you. Their energy can be a powerful reminder that you are not alone in this journey and that others believe in your potential. Hearing their affirmations can reinforce your belief in your own worth and help dissipate the fears that linger. Remember, the universe is conspiring in your favor. It wants you to succeed and flourish. By releasing doubt and fear, you open the door to the blessings that are already on their way to you. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly and that your journey is leading you to incredible experiences that are uniquely yours. Embrace the truth that you are worthy of every good thing that comes your way. Let go of the chains that bind you and step into the abundant life that awaits you. The blessings are already done. All you need to do is allow yourself to receive them fully. The manifestation is here, chosen. One, the time has come. This blessing is already done. It's in your energy field, ready to manifest. Now is the time to step into your power and claim it. Speak it into existence. Act as though it's already here, because in the spiritual realm, it is. It's only a matter of time before it shows up in your physical reality. You've done the work, now receive your gift with open arms. Remember, this blessing will reach you because it's already done. All you need to do is believe, align, and receive. Trust in divine timing and know that what's meant for you can never be taken away. The universe has chosen you for this. Your blessing is on its way.